searching for these relics. We do so in order to keep the ancient arts alive by passing on the mastery of craft to you, our future force builders. Now this is important more than ever because, well, we're living in some very troubled times. With both the First Order and Resistance here, tensions have been high, and we've been shrouded in this shadowy realm of darkness, just waiting for this constant duality to end with an emergence of light. Now this has happened in the past before with heroes and legends who entered the call. Legends like Luke Skywalker. You guys know who that is, right? Okay, I'm just making sure it's a very long story otherwise. But now we have a new Jedi among us. Rey, our spark of hope. Luke and Rey both answered that call. This very same call, I believe, also some of you all here today as well. To fill this, the lightsaber. Compelling, mysterious, and powerful. Crafting one is the ancient art form that we have preserved for you. Wielded by some of our most prestigious heroes and vigorous of foes. Like them, we hope that this mystifying tool can also ignite that same flame inside of all of you. However, it's all great things too. It begins with something much smaller, yet it harnesses a boundless power. It starts with this, the Kyber crystal, the very heart and most essential part of your lightsaber, your bond and connection to the Force. So strong, the color crystal you choose will be the color that you see illuminate through your blade. And I assure you, this wasn't an easy task for us to, let's say, borrow these crystals for the Empire. However, we managed to gather 4 for you to choose from. And we'll begin with this one, the blue. Once wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, Cal Kestis. And now by Rey. The green, used by Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda, and the legendary Luke Skywalker himself. Violet, the rarest and most beautiful crystal in the galaxy, once wielded by Master Mace Windu. Then finally, the red, the crystal most desired by those who seek power. Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, and now, like Kylo Ren. But as the past stays about you, our future. So my fellow gatherers are coming out with our canisters full of crystals for you to choose from. Or will it be fate to choose you? Reach out and choose the one that calls to you. Once you have your chosen crystal, place it on those 3 dishes in front of you. They'll be kept safe there since they're not yet quite stable. Alright, and now it's time for the hilt. We're ready at the time to grab your hilt. Now these will be the foundations of your life. And the secret that you will all hold in your hands. And the pieces you have for you will be managed to gather for you today. They should also look somewhat familiar because they were pre-selected outside. But feel free to go ahead and pick those up. Examine them. Get to know them a little bit better. I'm also sure they probably do also look a little bit confusing, so maybe it's best that we explore together. First, on your long left-hand side, these are going to be your chassis. In sections 1 and 2, your sleeves. 3, your emitters for the top. 4, your end caps for the bottom. And lastly, in section 5, these will be your activation plates or better yet, your on-off switches. Now, I'm leading you through this build process on the help from my fellow gatherers, should you need it. With that being said, one final question. Are we ready to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Love the enthusiasm. Alright, pick up your chassis, let's build. First, you're going to see this hollow opening right here. It's a vertical vent. Flip it upside down, facing the ground. Pick up your kyber crystal, so you're going to place it into that center chamber right in the middle of the chassis. Using the spring pad on the inside above those vents to help you wedge that crystal into an up and down point-to-point position. Once it is in correctly, you should hear a brief humming sound, as well as seeing the crystal and vents glow. If you do not